Hey, if you like the stories I share on my channel, please consider subscribing. Your support inspires me to keep telling these stories. Thanks a lot. Now let's dive into today's story. I was brushing my hair in front of the mirror when I heard the familiar ding of my phone. It was just after midnight. My husband, Marcus, had fallen asleep about an hour earlier, gently snoring beside me. I picked up the phone, already guessing who it would be. Jake. Can't sleep, you're all I'm thinking about. My heart skipped in that dangerous, familiar way it always did when he messaged me. I knew it was wrong. I knew I was playing too close to a fire that could destroy everything I had. But I typed back, same here. It all began 7 months ago. Jake was an old college friend, someone I hadn't seen in years until we crossed paths at a work-related event. We were both married. We both claimed to be happy. We both lied. At first it felt harmless, just chatting over coffee, sharing memories. But somewhere in the late-night messages and the quiet whats, something shifted. Our meetups became more frequent, more private, more intense. He made me feel noticed again, like I mattered. Not just the mother of two. Not just Marcus's wife. Not just someone folding laundry and packing lunches while pretending not to notice her husband working late more and more. Jake and I promised to be discreet. No social posts, no overlapping friends. I thought we were careful. Until the photo. It was a Saturday afternoon. Marcus had urged me to go to a barbecue his coworker was hosting. I didn't want to, mostly because I had planned to meet Jake that evening. But Marcus pushed, and for once, guilt won. I cancelled on Jake and went. When we got there, I nearly choked. Jake was there, standing by the grill like he belonged, holding a beer, laughing with Marcus. My throat went dry. I wanted to turn around and leave, but it was too late. Marcus was already calling me over. Babe, this is Jake. He just joined my team in sales a couple months ago. 2 months ago. Jake didn't react. He shook my hand like we were strangers. Like we hadn't spent hours tangled in each other, whispering things we'd never tell anyone else. Followed his lead. What else could I do? We kept our distance all afternoon, pretending not to notice each other beyond an occasional glance. But the real shock came the next day. I was in the kitchen when Marcus called out, "Hey, the group photo from yesterday is up." Froze. "What group photo?" asked, trying to sound casual. "It's on Facebook. Everyone got tagged." My stomach dropped. I walked over and saw it. One wide-angle candid of everyone in the backyard, holding drinks, smiling. Jake stood just 2 people away from me. Marcus had tagged everyone. "Hey, me." Within hours, old friends started commenting. "Isn't that Jake from college? Didn't you two date?" Small world. Panic hit me like a freight train. Called Jake immediately. "What's going on?" I whispered. He sighed. "I didn't know Marcus worked there until my first day. I figured it was just weird luck. I didn't think I'd see you at the party. You should have told me." I was going to. But I thought if we kept our space, it'd be fine. Fine. The word echoed in my head. Nothing was fine. That night Marcus was oddly affectionate. "You seemed off today," he said, wrapping his arms around me in bed. "Everything okay?" I forced a smile. "Just tired." But I couldn't sleep. My mind kept spinning. What if someone pieced it together? What if Jake's wife saw the photo and remembered me from old pictures? Days passed. No accusations. No signs of trouble. I started to think maybe we were safe. Then came the second tag. Marcus had made an album. New friends and good times. More photos. In one I was laughing and Jake was watching me. Not like a coworker. Not like a friend. Like something else. I stared at it, heart pounding. And that's when it hit me, Marcus knew. He wasn't being sweet. He was setting a trap. I began replaying everything from the last few months. His sudden interest in me attending office events. The odd questions. The times he casually asked, "Can I see your phone?" Something he never used to do. He knew. And he wanted me to know that he knew. I tried to stay calm, but the pressure was suffocating. Every time he picked up his phone, I was sure he was looking through messages. Every glance felt like it could turn into confrontation. 2 nights later I couldn't take it anymore. "Marcus, is everything okay?" I asked, perching on the edge of the bed. He looked up from his laptop and smiled. That smile chilled me to my core. "Yeah," he said. "Everything's great." He paused. "Why? You seem a little jumpy." I swallowed hard. "Just wondering." He turned back to the screen. "No reason to be. You've always been good at keeping things quiet." My blood ran cold. That was it. He wasn't hiding it anymore. I stood, my heart pounding. "What do you mean by that?" He looked up, calm, composed. "You think I didn't notice the way you two looked at each other in those pictures?" He tilted his head. "I was waiting to see how long you'd keep pretending. No shouting. No threats. Just cold facts. I hired someone," he added. "Private investigator. After I noticed your old text showing up on the phone bill, I got curious." He found pictures, videos, hotel logs. "Want to see?" I shook my head, numb. He leaned back in his chair. "Here's how this works. You tell the kids you're visiting your sister. You leave. I'll handle the divorce. If you stay quiet, you keep your dignity. That's all." I whispered. "You're blackmailing me." He smirked. "I'm protecting myself. And if Jake's wife sees what I have, he'll be doing the same." Packed that night. Told the kids I was helping Aunt Sarah for a bit. I left without saying another word. Jake called. I didn't answer. Later I heard Marcus sent the files to Jake's wife anyway. They're separated now. She took the kids. He lost his job. I wish I could say I felt guilty. But mostly I just felt foolish. Foolish for risking everything for a man who didn't even warn me about the storm ahead. Foolish for thinking no one would notice. Because secrets always have a way of crawling into the light. And sometimes, all it takes is one tagged photo to set your whole life on fire.